Hello, friends. It is October, and we have kicked off a new month-long art journaling challenge for our Art Joy of Sharing community, which is a Facebook group. Chelsea and I moderate that group, and if you want to join, please come and find us and answer a few questions and join the group because we've got a lot of fun happening this month. Now, as I was doing the live show, which we do each Thursday at 10:30 Central, I realized later that I did not have my camera engaged. So you see the beginnings of this page. This is the first page for the prompts, and the first prompt is Ruggiero rat face. And so I'm just putting some paint down. If you want to see this in its entirety, go find Art Joy of Sharing channel, which is my sister channel, and you can watch the hour-and-a-half live show that we did where I created the page. Or you can check this out because what I did was I quickly went through a page with the peculiar persona hashtag showing you where this is and what it is, and that's it's showing up on Instagram and in our group. And then this is the rat face page that I did. It's kind of fun because he's the kingpin of the rat face clan, and it says, "It's not me, it's you. Some days you go too far, and I hope you stay there." So, we did Snark Attack last year. We're still doing snarky quotes and that sort of thing and fun personas, but I'm going to show you 3 pages today, since this is the third day. This is a handout from the group. I cut that face out of a handout, so go check out the group because we've got clip art for you there too. And then this is the other page that I will be doing. So let's get started. So day 2 is all about Ruthie Restless, and I think Ruthie has a story to tell. I was getting this little face that she just looks like quite the character, like she's got a lot of fun under her skin. And what I was talking about is Shell and I made some graphics that are in a folder in Art Joy of Sharing, and so you can go get those and cut them out and use them however you would like in your pages. Some of them are hand-drawn, some of them are just magazine clips, some are just photo images, but it's things that can be used in art journaling pages. So this is one that was provided by my friend Shell. Go check out Shell. She is Paper Octio Studio, and she has a channel here too. And we do, like I say, our stuff together for the group and on our live stream. So I am just painting out her outfit now. She's got her little apron on. She's excuse me, I can't even talk today. Ruthie Restless. And the page says, Ruthie Restless was a precocious maid who often said a clean house was a sign of a wasted life. She wanted to see the world and all of its wonders, but alas, she needed to earn a living as she was not a millionaire. No wonder Ruthie's restless, right? Cleaning house, oh boy. So I know just how she feels. Not my favorite thing to do, but, a necessary evil. And I'm going to finish painting her out. I just, these are quick pages. They're not fine art. They're just fun and just stretching our imaginations and doing daily art is what this is about. So speaking of challenges, which this is one of, in our Facebook group, we have a number of different challenges each month. We have a mood board, and we have a challenge called Pick a Stick Challenge. Pick a Stick originated about 6-7 years ago, and we had a separate group for that. But because it was just one challenge, we decided to incorporate it into our Art Joy Sharing group. And so we have multiple challenges throughout the month. You can post any of your related art in the group, and we have albums set up for that. So come and join us in Art Joy Sharing. Shell and I do a few other things too together. We have another group, which is our personal group. We set it up as our followers who wanted to get in on a year's worth of classwork, and that kind of ended. We did our first class together. We wanted to do Facebook art classes live online, and so we did our first one, and we are opening that up again in November. The first class will be November 6th. So if you would like to get in on our next class, go check out pegarobinson.com, and you'll find the class registration there. It is mark making and stamping for mixed media, and there are no particular supplies that you're going to need to purchase or anything like that. Shell and I kind of pride ourselves on using what we have, and we will show you what we use and make some suggestions for you, but you don't have to rush out and buy a bunch of stuff. That's not what we're about. We're about teaching you how to use the supplies that you have to your best advantage so that you're confident and feel like you want to continue creating. So, like I said, that class will begin November 6th. If you want to join our Art Joy class membership, then just go over to my webpage and get signed up, and we'll get you into that. So, anyway, I'm just putting the quote on this page. I'm using some markers. Posca pen works good because I'm working on some page that still have some moisture in there, and that's all part of that mark making thing, because when you're working on wet stuff, you can't always use the same things that you use on a dry page. So we are not wanting Ruthie to waste her life. We want her to find that $1 million and be able to travel the world. So we're going to get this page finished up and move on to the next thing. The next one on the list is Palmyra Pigerton. Oh boy, is she a character. Palmyra has loads of love for you. And so she's just oozing and gushing. But this is just a sketched image. And I'll get that page finished up. We will be through day 3. We also have, let's see, day 7, I will be doing another one of these pages on the live show, which is on Art Joy Sharing. And then on the 10th, I'm doing another, what do they call that, premiere, where the artists are in the chat on YouTube. So on this channel, Peg Robinson, I will be doing another page for Artsy Second Sunday. That's another collaboration. That runs most of the day on the second Sunday of the month, and there are other ones out there from earlier this year, but if you want to join us in the live chat, be sure and check out Artsy Second Sunday on the 10th, because that's when I will be doing another page in my art journal. So let's get Ruthie finished up here and move on to Mr. Pigerton. I don't know why. She just was telling her story. She was restless and she was telling her story, so I had to get her out and get her on a page. You know how it is when you look at some things on a piece of clip art, and page of things that you can use in your art, and something just speaks to you and says, oh, I need to do that. So I will probably be using some more of these images that were supplied to create some pages. And I hope you create some pages too. And, use the hashtag. If you're on Instagram, there's that I've already started that hashtag on Instagram, and there are a number of things already dumped in there. So if you're searching that hashtag, you'll start to see pages appear there. Right now, what I'm using are those big brush pens just to put some shadowing around her body to make her stand out a little bit on the page. And I'm moving on to day 3 with Palmyra. And she is a sweet little piggy. I don't know. Some days, I used to think I wanted a little piggy for my, pet. But we had a lot of different pets when I was a kid. We had rabbits, and we had chickens, and we had dogs, and we had cats, and rats, and mice, and hamsters, and goldfish, and birds. There's lots of pals that you can have. But Palmyra is a pig. So I had a sketch on a piece of deli paper, and I'm just going to glue that down and add a quote to the opposite page. It says, "Hearts, hogs, and kisses just for you, and loads of love for all of you." So I'm painting the back of this out with some white gesso, just so that it kind of hides the color that's on the original page behind. Dry that down, and then I'll cut the image out and glue it down, and that will make it stand out on the page. If you don't do that, then some of that color from behind wants to creep through, and I don't really want the color creeping through. I just want to use this as the base for my imagery that I'm putting on the page. So I'm deciding, where do I want to put her? I don't know. I should have put a bow on her, but I didn't. The cool thing about a bow is the bow can go up by her ear, and it's a hair adornment, or the bow can go under the chin, and it's a bow tie. Gender. You can change gender real easy with a bow. But I guess Palmyra could be about any gender, right? Palmyra Pickerton? I don't know. I just thought she looked like a girl. So I'm going to get some paints out and colorize this. This is some Dina Wakley Media in Carnation Pink, because we got a little pink piggy. And I'll add some magenta and a few other things. Get the quote on the page. Coming back with my pen and redefining the line work, because I went over that with the paint, and you got to bring it back. Trying to get a few little, how hogs have hairy bristles, so I'm adding some hairy bristles to those ears. Now, I apologize if you're hearing things in the background. This is a normal household. I work in the basement. I have laundry going. There are other people in the household that make noise. And, sometimes that just can't be helped. And I'm sorry if that's bothersome for you. I try to give you as much information as I can, but it's not always possible to hide all the other noises. So, anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So, and we got a lot to do this month. We have a lot to do this month, because You know, it's October. I'm going to be traveling again. You know, last month I went to South Dakota, Wyoming. I had a great time. I'm going to be traveling again this next weekend. I'm going to be in Des Moines for Stamp Joy, which is put on by Tailored Expressions. I typically, for the last number of years, have worked that event and help out with the make and takes or in a classroom, that sort of thing. So, if you're going to be there, come by and say hi, because I'm going to be there. And just let me know that you're a follower, that you know about my YouTube channel, and if you're in our group or you're interested in getting in our group and you don't quite know what to do about that, would love to see you. So I'm going to get the quote on here. I'm adding their names to each page, so that you know who this peculiar person is. And, I'll have all 31 by the time we get done. I'm working in an older journal that I had handmade a number of years back. And it had a lot of pages that were starts, but hadn't really gone anywhere. So I thought, it's time I fill this up. I think I started it in 2013, maybe, something like that. So it was time to get this journal out and use it. I went downstairs to do the live show the other day. It's like, what am I going to work in today? And this is what I grabbed. That's the way it is. I got lots of journals. I turned around and looked, and there's a dozen behind me, another dozen on the shelf beside me. It's like, okay. I don't want to do anything too big because these are meant to be quick pages. You don't have to spend more than 15 to 30 minutes a day doing art journaling and feeling fulfilled in that you have created something. So that's what this challenge is about, is to get you into your journal and get something on a page. Thanks for being here. I appreciate all of you. I want to thank all of those people who contribute to my channel. I've got several people that have been doing so, and I just want you to know how much you are appreciated. You are the reason that so many others are able to view this, because you help support me. And go check out all the other people that are making AJOS Peculiar Persona art. Thank you so much. Bye.